Half a day, boys and girls, and welcome to another lesson. Today we're going to be learning about run on sentences. The goal for today is that you can be able to correct a run on sentence. Now, it's important to learn about run on sentences so that you won't use them in your writing. Now, let's learn about what a run on sentence is. A run on sentence is when two or more sentences run together. When that happens, it makes a run on sentence. Now, a run on sentence doesn't mean that it's literally running, but it means that the sentence goes on and on. Here's an example of a run on sentence. Have you tried diving? It is fun. We can check for run on sentences by reading the sentence out loud. Sometimes, if it's long and you can't catch your breath before you reach the end mark, it could be a run on sentence. Also, we know that this is a run on sentence because there's more than one sentence. There's actually two sentences here. Now, the way that we can correct a run on sentence is by writing each complete thought as a separate sentence. For example, we have an end mark here. Since this is a question, we ended with a question mark. For the next sentence, I capitalized the letter I in it is fun and included another end mark since it was missing. Here's another example of a run-on sentence. Look at the manta ray, it is huge. Again, this is a run-on sentence because there are two complete thoughts. Now, to correct this run-on sentence, we make sure to put end marks where the first sentence ends. For example, look at the manta ray. I put an exclamation point because it shows great emotion. Now, for the next sentence or the second sentence, we should always remember to capitalize it with a capital I and also to use the correct end mark as well for the second sentence. Let's look at another example. The girl went to the beach. She had a lot of fun. Now, when we read this sentence out loud, it is pretty long. It's hard for me to catch my breath before I reach this end mark. So that's how I can tell that this is also a run-on sentence. As a reminder, a run-on sentence can be corrected by writing each complete thought as a separate sentence. As you can see, the first thought is separated with a period. Remember to use a capital letter in the next sentence. Again, a run-on sentence can be corrected by separating the one long sentence into two sentences. Here's another example of a run-on sentence. I have a garden, it has a lot of vegetables. Once again, the sentence is so long that it's hard for me to catch my breath before I reach this end mark. So I can tell that this is a run-on sentence. To correct it, what I would do again is to separate that one long sentence into the two complete thoughts. For example, I have a garden. That's one thought or one sentence, and I ended it with a period. For the next thought or next sentence, I capitalize the letter I in it, and it reads, it has a lot of vegetables. Here's another example of a run-on sentence. My room is dirty, I need to clean it. Let's look at how to correct this run-on sentence. Again, that one long run-on sentence was corrected by separating it into two sentences or two thoughts. For the first sentence, it reads, my room is dirty, and it is separated by a period. The next thought or the next sentence is, I need to clean it. It is capitalized at the very beginning of that second sentence. Now that you've learned what a run-on sentence is and how to correct it, I'd like for you to try it out. How would you correct this run-on sentence? I'll read it out loud. I finished my work. I will log off Google Classroom now. You may pause this video, write down the sentence, and correct it on your piece of paper. Once you're finished, go ahead and play the video so that we can check your answers. Welcome back, boys and girls. So this is how you would correct the run-on sentence. We would separate that one run-on sentence into two different sentences. You would put a period after the first sentence. I finished my work. Then afterwards, you would capitalize the letter I in the second sentence. It reads, I will log off Google Classroom now. Let's try to correct another run-on sentence. It keeps raining. I miss the sunshine. Your turn. Pause this video, write down this sentence, correct it, and when you're ready to check the answer, go ahead and play this video again. To correct that run-on sentence, you would put a period after the first sentence. It keeps raining. Then you would capitalize the letter I in the second sentence. I miss the sunshine. Let's try to correct another run-on sentence. This run-on sentence reads, I have many pets. My pets are cats, dogs, and chickens. Once again, we know that this is a run-on sentence because it's so long that I can't catch my breath before I reach the end mark. Your turn. I would like for you to correct this run-on sentence. Pause this video and play the video when you're ready to check your answer. Now we would correct this run-on sentence by putting a period after the first sentence. I have many pets. Then we would capitalize the letter M in the second sentence, which reads, my pets are cats, dogs, and chickens. Nice job. Now that we've had a bit of practice with correcting run-on sentences, I want to ask you if you reached your goal today. Are you able to correct a run-on sentence? Let's continue to get more practice in our assignments. Thanks for joining me, boys and girls, and I'll see you again next time. Take care.